So whatever. Hola people. Hola. Hope everyone's doing awesome stuff. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put oil on my face. Sorry, I had to put some oil on my face. Hopefully, it tells my subscribers that I'm on here because it hasn't been doing that lately. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Anywho, let's get into it. Yahweh Holy Spirit, I ask that you come into our space. I ask that you protect us from any seen and unseen danger. Anything that is not of you, Yahweh Holy Spirit, I ask that you protect us from it. Clear precise messages for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini subscribers. Banish all monitoring spirits, all envy, jealousy, witchcraft, hexes, juices, curses, illnesses, evil eyes from myself, my home, my children, and from this live, and from this past. Loneliness keeps coming out. What's going on? You did get the notification? Okay, cool. Thank you for the likes. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on in energy. Oh, God. No. Shit. Contact. All right. The loneliness card comes out. So I don't know if you're feeling lonely, Air, but let me see. Oh my God. I refuse. I don't know if you feel lonely, but let's just get into it. Please like and share the live, y'all. Thank you for the ones that are liking it and sharing it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Show me what. Whoa. Okay, health is significant, but somebody's trapped. Imagination in reverse and freedom in reverse. Somebody could be trapped in their own web. Health at the bottom of the deck. Priorities and envy. And intuition with inner child. Imagination again. This is someone who creates scenarios within them, like in their head. This is okay. This is pretty clear. This is someone with health and forgiveness, gratitude. Archangel Michael is here, but it says self-esteem here and business. It feels like somebody is projecting onto you. Yeah, with purpose here. This is weird. I mean, it ain't weird because it's clear, but the feeling feels weird. Let me say that. Clarify freedom in reverse, Yahweh Holy Spirit. Yeah, we have divine helpers and appreciation. Something reversed. Something went back to someone. Yeah. Survival here with healer guides and bravado with warrior guides. Okay. So something went back. All right, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Something went back. Yeah, deprivation, prosperity. Guys, I feel like some of you may need to show some type of appreciation, or some of you are appreciative that something didn't form, okay? Literally, this is like energy of no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Yeah, happiness at the bottom of the deck. But this is also because somebody isn't happy. Like somebody's life is in an uproar. Like it's horrible. Yeah, because it has happiness, honesty, purpose, and patience here with denial. So some of you may have felt like something was never going to clear. Something was never going to, you were never going to move past a certain space or time capsule. Oh my God, something is in my eye. Yeah, it almost felt like maybe you couldn't see the end. But this is someone, oh my God, my nose, what is going Sun. This is somebody whose senses are off. Whoever sent you some type of work, like they're not, I don't like the way it feels. It feels very weird. It feels like whatever was sent to you, it was out of spite. It's like somebody wanted because of where they were. This came out a little bit last night, but this is more, oh my God, I'm getting pissed, bro. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't like this. Hold on, nothing in my nose. Solitude, imagination, gratitude. Show me. Yeah, let me see what's going on. This has a lot to do with Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Cups here and strength. This has a lot to do with your strength, okay? This has a lot to do with who you are. This has a lot to do with you overcoming from, it's like you having to really pick up the pieces and move forward continuously. Okay, clarify imagination and freedom in reverse, Yahweh, Holy Spirit, spirit guides of the divine, ancestors of the divine. Yeah, we have the Hierophant here. Somebody with the Empress here. Okay, I feel like somebody, it gives very much so sensei. Yeah, Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, Ten of Wands, Empress. Somebody just felt burdened by you. Just you being who you are, the Empress. You being this person in high regard, this person that has been really, I want to say delegated to show people the way in certain aspects of their lives. So it doesn't matter what it is, like whatever you're doing, you're meant to do it. You're a leader, okay? People learn from you. You're a teacher, okay? You could be a literal teacher, but others of you teach, you show people the way, okay? Whether you feel like you're the Hierophant or not, you just have gone through so much to where with the Empress here, the King of Cups here, the Sun, and the Four of Swords here, Four of Cups, you've gone through so much. Somebody wanted to take a manifestation away as well. Yeah, but you've overcome something, okay, with the Chariot and the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. Somebody has learned, and this could be somebody very manipulative. Somebody has learned, you've taught somebody a lesson, because the Hierophant did come up in the struggle. So it feels like somebody may have wanted to, somebody thought they were better as well. They could have been working against you in the shadows. Okay, clarify this, Hierophant. Hold on, because now it never goes on commercial. But every time I come on here, so somebody energy done threw the shit off. Not throwing a dagger, but I'm just saying. Yeah, the Ten of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody's reign is over because of you. Yeah, clarify this, Hierophant, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Yep, Eight of Swords, that's what I'm telling you. Whatever somebody was doing here behind the scenes, they got caught in their own web, okay? And it came out in the struggle. So this is somebody that was presenting themselves. Somebody could have went to someone to do some type of binding here to you. Six of Pentacles here, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. This was a complete plot on your finances, on your abundance, on your growth, on just your physical attainment of things. Clarify Eight of Swords, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Yeah, this is the truth. Ace of Swords. This is definitely, somebody could use a scout. And when I say a scout, y'all know what a scout is if you're definitely into spirituality. Somebody saw your gifts as a threat. Someone saw you as a threat. High Priestess to the Knight of Pentacles, to the Knight of Swords, to the Page of Swords, to the Two of Pentacles. Somebody saw you as a threat and they tried to intervene on your path here. And it feels like with the Ace of Swords and Justice here, this person felt like they were justified, but they're also getting a taste of karma. Okay? It does give masculine energy, whether it was a man or a woman. All right. I feel like with Temperance here, this was also an attempt to take away a higher level of commitment, something that was divine, something that was in alignment with who you were and the person that you were supposed to, or you're gonna come to together with. It looks like somebody was trying to watch you on social media or watch you in life. This could have been a monitoring spirit. So what, you know, like listening to how people are asking you questions, things of that nature, the questions that they're asking you. Like somebody was trying to learn you to sabotage you. Okay. Yeah. Knight of Wands here to the Sun, the Hangman, the World. But this is closed. This cycle is closed. It looks like you overcame this. Whatever, somebody touched a chosen one. Because, yeah, somebody touched a chosen one. Somebody chose someone with a higher purpose than them. Somebody chose, yeah, a lesson was learned definitely on your part, okay? It was definitely a lesson needed for you, but this was to build your spiritual strength. This was to build your willpower. This was to test you as a person. Will you keep pushing forward? And I know, like, it's annoying because you feel like you're being played with, right? But whoever you are, you have a bigger calling than a lot of people that you've been around. And this is why you always end up being the one sabotaged, because you're dealing with people that are in a lower vibration than you, people that you shouldn't even be dealing with at all, okay? Whether it be clients, whether it be people, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, you either need to, it's like you're like the bracket that you're in, you need to elevate it, okay? Or you're being guided to realize, or you were forced to up your prices, to up the ante on certain things within your life, okay? Especially limitations and how far you go with people, and when do you cut people off, how many chances you give somebody, things of that nature. This was definitely a lesson learned, and it feels like you were able to, it feels like you passed this test. There is clarity here. I feel like you know where this energy was coming from. If you don't know, you're suspect. Like you're suspecting where it came from. You have an idea of where this is coming from. But with the 5 of Cups here, I feel like someone targeted you, whether you knew them or not, because of your calling, because of who you were or who you are, okay? Overall, who you are as a person. You just irritated somebody. Yeah. 5 of Cups here to the Empress, to the King of Cups. This could have been a masculine. Some of you, this could have been a Libra or a Taurus. Heavy Taurus energy out here, heavy Libra. Some of you, it could have been an actual Scorpio. Some of you, it could have been an Aquarius, or you could be that sign. Take it how it resonates here. But I feel like as the Divine Feminine, you could have irritated. It feels irritating. This person could have been really hiding their true emotions with how they felt here. There's also a masculine hiding their true emotions about you because of your calling, okay? Not to say it's not to say that he's judging you or looking down on you because you're calling, but because your calling is so big, it's intimidating. Clarify appreciation and deprivation here. Tower. I feel like some of you are also appreciative of the fact that you deprive someone of attention, of your access to you. Okay, some of you are appreciative of the fact that somebody deprived you of the attention from them. It didn't get you anything. Yeah, because look, 5 of Cups is still sticking up, but still with the Ace of Pentacles, whatever this moment, however long this has gone on, because all your lessons are completely different than each other's. There's probably like one tweak that differentiates yours from someone else's on this live, but all of you have gone through a Tower moment here, forcing yourself to be more appreciative of who you are, your path, your destiny, appreciative of all the failures, appreciative of all the lessons. Like, you all have come to realize that it was all necessary for you to be where you are. This is why with the Ace of Pentacles here and the High Priestess, this is why you're about to obtain physical wealth. You finally gone through, and it sucks, I know, but it's like you've been through all the tests and the lessons on a spiritual level you've passed. And a lot of you, you're like, why do I have to keep da da da? Some of you may have to have learned it. Maybe you failed it over and over again. Others of you, you had things that you had to break within your bloodline. So the things that you had to break within your bloodline, I feel like this is why your grandmother, your granddaddy, people before them, they didn't want to do it. It was too hard. They gave up in the midst of it. So this is why, yes, you had to deal with it. This is why a lot of people, some people don't gain wealth until they're like 40. For real. Because their bloodline, like they have to break certain things in their bloodline before they can obtain that. Because if not, that wealth is going to have karmic debt tied to it. And then next thing you know, who's to say their child will be able to obtain that? You see what I'm saying? It's just to make sure that the cycle does not repeat itself. So you therefore can keep the wealth and the abundance in the bloodline. Okay? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. You are your bloodline's living legacy. This is why you had to go through what you went through. This is why some of you get agitated with your parents, because it's just like it's like you got dealt a karmic hand because they didn't step up to the plate. They didn't take the challenge on, okay? But unfortunately, there's some of them not capable, okay? Maybe it's not even your parents. Maybe it's somebody it really has, it's somebody on somebody's mother's side, because I'm hearing maternal. So it definitely could be, you know, on someone's mother's side or theirs, like, you know what I'm saying? Clarify this Tower, y'all, Holy Spirit. Yeah, Judgment. I feel like this spiritual awakening for you has been a lot. It's been a lot of clarity. It was a lot. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, but you still come out on top. I feel like a lot of you don't realize that how far you've come. I feel like some of you are still trying to get over the pain that you had to go through this spiritual journey. Okay, it wasn't for the weak. I feel like it could only have been you to go through this. No one else in your bloodline, possibly including your children, couldn't go through what you've gone through in order to make it out on top. The finances, the materials are coming, and it's going to be over the next couple of months. How everything is going to be like sporadic, almost like you're going to see the gradual build here. Okay, you finally got out of a cycle that, you know, has been a long time coming. It feels like some of you, this could have been 5 years. Okay, but others of you, it was either self-inflicted or someone inflicted this on you with manipulation. Okay, like I said, some of you were targeted. Okay, and yes, it was for a bigger purpose, because a lot of you, if you look back in your line and you see where the ball was dropped, then you'll realize why certain things had to happen. Because it feels like whoever you are, especially if this was inflicted onto you by way of self-sabotage, in a sense, like basically putting yourself in a situation you didn't have to, but it was bound to happen anyway. You get what I'm saying? It was a part of the journey. It was a lesson. So even if you weren't the one that inflicted this on yourself, it was going to happen anyway. Clarify Judgment. It's kind of like you picked so like, for an example, say generations before you, they're like on the soul, say it's a wealthy woman in your family. Somebody may have did something to her where maybe she reacted. It's like somebody dropped the ball and you picked it up where they dropped it at. Okay? It just, all of your stories are different. Okay? Clarify Judgment, Yahweh Holy Spirit. Yeah, the Sun and the Four of Swords. It feels like you could finally rest right now, because some of you are graduating to this High Priestess energy. A lot of your visions are clearer now. Some of you may be feeling like something's a little foggy here and there, but it's clearing up nonetheless here. But this is definitely a graduation. Yeah, High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, to the Page of Pentacles, to the Emperor. I feel like also whoever you are, with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands here, 9 of Pearls, and the King of Swords here in the Death card. I feel like you also have the power to awaken the masculine. Like, some of you are a twin to someone, but others of you, your gift, man or woman, is to awaken the divine feminine in women and the divine masculine in men. Only you could do it. Okay? Only you could do it. And I feel like this, it's like you brought someone out of a karmic cycle as well. You coming out of your own karmic cycle and you elevating, someone just hearing you, seeing you. I feel like you brought this person out. Somebody is resentful that it wasn't them. Yeah, but this is somebody here who's being forced, hangman, to look at things from a different perspective. This is a masculine energy. This person is somewhat low vibrational. Okay, they could be a Pisces or they could be a Libra. Some of them could be a Leo. But this person doesn't take accountability. Heavy Leo energy. Taurus energy is here. But there's also someone gaining a different perspective as well, wanting to come in and treat you better. But that's going to be completely up to you, okay? Or do better the next time around, because some of you, these people could never step back in your, 6 of Swords. You're not happy, like you're beyond. Like you've already 6 of Swords and she on top of a shark, no time. Yeah, this is why these individuals, they sit back and watch you. They learn from you from a distance here. They're watching you obtain your Ace of Pentacles like in real time, okay? They're seeing this. Yeah, and they're transforming doing it. But these people were only going to, Eight of Cups. They're only transforming because you walked away. So for some of you, you are the one that got away. For men and women, your absence is waking people up, and this is even on like a platonic level too. You holding back your energy and depriving people of certain things from within you. Yeah, you're releasing the burden. 10 of Wands to the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Cups. Somebody is really burdened by the fact that you have a new beginning here. Okay, this is someone who is regretful, someone who didn't see your value initially, someone that put you in with the 5 of Wands here in a competitive state with other women, other men. But also, this person could have been in competition with you, wanting to outdo you. Yeah, the Lovers. This is somebody here. Look, you can't, man or woman, you can't be with a competitive partner. Like, if your partner is in competition with you, that's not the person. Like, it's okay to have, like, I don't know. It depends on, it depends. Some people, I don't know, they may like that. I don't know. But somebody is just too toxic for it. Like, somebody is always trying to win. And that's a person that you can never be in a true partnership with, because they'll cut you out just to win. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of you, your light is shining bright more so now than ever. This is also this is going to bring a huge energy shift in as well, okay? This is going to bring a huge energy shift in, especially with your destiny, your purpose, alignment. You're getting into like real alignment where everything just falls in place. But I do feel like there is some slight interference. Somebody's like on guard a little bit here. Maybe you're nervous about the interference. But it feels like with this Knight of Swords here, this Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Pentacles, the Temperance, Knight of Pearls, which is the Knight of Cups. Somebody could also be, somebody could be trying to, 5 of Pentacles. This is somebody who, oh my gosh. 5 of Pentacles, sorry y'all, it's on spin. 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups here and the 4 of Cups. Somebody is going to be in deep regret. You have an offer coming in here, okay? Somebody is going to come to you with the Queen of Pentacles wanting like a commitment here, a relationship. This person could be working on themselves right now. Yeah, they could be at a 2 of Swords here, trying to take control, Emperor here, of their own life here. I feel like they have their own like things to clear out, illusions that have been casted upon them. But there is an energy of someone wanting to kind of interfere with that, with the Knight of Swords. So you need to continue. This lesson, this journey was to, clearly, whoever you are, somebody in your family lost their way, okay? So what happened is the bloodline was humbled, okay? They were humbled. And it feels like someone needed to be reminded of where their blessings came from, of where, you know, of source, literally. I'm not saying everyone in your family. I'm saying whoever dropped the ball and you have to pick it back up. That's where somebody wasn't appreciative. Somebody turned, they turned in some way, shape, or form. They weren't heeding the warnings or the lessons. They got bigger than the program. They felt like they were bigger than the program. Yeah, the Magician. Some of you, yeah, some of you, your bloodlines became suspended, Hangman, because Magician to the Moon. Some of you, this could have been someone that's physically, so you could be coming from a family, a bloodline of practitioners or people that have magical powers, but this person was using it in a different way, in a way to, the Magician to the Moon isn't really the best, especially like if the devil came out with this shit, or the devil to the moon, like, it's not written, anything with the moon is illusion. So this is somebody who manipulated, they did this to others, basically. They encased others, they trapped others. So that's why some of you always feel trapped. That's why some of you are not understanding, because you have to break out of what this person did. Somebody, it's like somebody did something they cursed their bloodline, literally. Yeah, strength because of their ego. Wheel of Fortune. Yep, the Fool. To the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody could have literally did magic here. Seven of Swords. Yep. Emperor. Somebody thought it was bigger than the program. Yep. And I feel like you're the one now who has gotten the wheel back to where it needs to be for your bloodline with the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. And the Six of Swords here. You had to learn a huge lesson here. You had to become more strategic, less careless. Yeah. You had to learn how to get this Ace of Pentacles, how you were deserving. Some of you that started in childhood with the Six of Cups here, this was definitely past life, and Five of Swords here, because somebody's family has a history of being cutthroat. Yeah. Very controlling energy, very domineering energy. It's okay to be dominant, but you're not supposed to use that against people, in a sense. Yeah. This is why you never fit in, because you never matched what was created all these generations. Yeah, you were different. You were the Empress. You looked at people completely different. You treated people different. Yeah, you treated people with grace, temperance here. Yeah, and Three of Cups with love. So, yeah. And these other people around you, they were in lack mentality. So it was like crab in a bucket. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, somebody, and it could have been a masculine or a feminine that's in heavy masculine energy, okay? Heavy masculine energy. It seems like now you're balancing this out. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Magician to the Moon, Hangman, yeah. Whatever this person, somebody's family cursed their bloodline, literally. They literally curse, it's like they literally curse their bloodline. Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Magician to the Moon, to the Hangman. It's like they permanently suspended it. Yeah, Three of Swords, somebody especially in love. So this is why women and men could be cursed in someone's bloodline. This is why certain people don't give equally to someone here, because they always, the women and the men in the family always took. Okay, they always inserted themselves. They always were the third party type of energy. Yeah, this could be a masculine. King of Cups here, Six of Cups to the Nine of Cups. They always, yeah, somebody in somebody's family did something for a man and it cursed their bloodline. Yep. Somebody did it for love. Queen of Swords. They iced the Empress out. So you being the Empress, that's why you see what I'm saying? Like, that's how it works. Like, you get the hit. You get what I'm saying? So you're coming up as the Empress or the Emperor. So somebody else, instead of staying in their power, sitting in their power, they try to take from another divine being, literally. So they curse their bloodline. Yep, 9 of Swords. Trapped them. And they paid for it too. Page of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. Oh wow, 5 of Swords. Yep, somebody paid for it. Somebody paid for that woo-ha. Anything else in this, Yahweh, Holy Spirit? Yeah, 4 of Pentacles, to have control. But they ended up losing control. 4 of Pentacles in reverse to the 7 of Swords because they were deceptive. They were a thief. No shade, no tea. Yeah, they took from that's what I'm saying. They took from an Empress. Literally, wow. So that's why, in Page of Swords, that's why women, it's like you're paying the debt of that person. So you being the Empress or the Emperor, something is getting taken, especially in love. People always end up taking your, maybe you had that spirit on you when you were younger. You always found yourself in certain situations with people where it's like a triangle, but it's not, and it wasn't necessarily on purpose. It's because you were being set up to break a curse, So now this is why a lot of you're obtaining real true love, because you had to go through this to break that curse. So your children and their children and others in your family will be able to have that 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups relationship, that legacy, because you're breaking that curse. Yeah, Queen of Cups. This is a lesson in self-love. Yep, the Queen of Cups to the Devil. This is a lesson in self-love. The Moon, there you go. 5 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. Yep. Some women and men did not have it. So instead of finding it within themselves, I don't know who that is. Hold on. Okay, boom. Y'all can hear me? Alright, anywho. But yeah, I feel like with the Magician, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups, they could have actually did it with their friend. But yeah, this was just a bloodline curse, because someone in someone's family. Yeah, damn. But you broke it. You're breaking it. Yeah, you're bringing balance to a past life lesson, if I should say. Hold on. Sorry, it wasn't clear enough for me. All right, let's see what else is coming out. I know I be loving these little sub lives, because they be just so deep. All right, what else for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Yahweh, Holy Spirit? What else? What else? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini placements, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. All right, we have honesty. All right. We have exhaustion. So y'all tired. I feel you, boo. Me too. What else? Perseverance, okay. And psychic awareness, divine soul. Bottom of the deck is balance, yeah. With creativity, peace, and devotion. So this is a graduation. I feel like this is a graduation ceremony almost. This is like you had to be honest with yourself while going through this soul journey. You had to analyze why you were there, figure it out, and go from there, even though it depleted you, literally. Honesty with exhaustion, but I'm going to clarify. Let's see what that's about, okay? I think you're just tired. You had to be honest about why you were where you are and where you... I feel like you were probably one of the only people, yeah, with perseverance and psychic awareness with balance. That's crazy. Depending on how old you are, imagine how long it took a bloodline to realize that they was the fucking problem. Ain't that some shit? No wonder. And this is like, you don't know how long ago somebody done did some shit that you cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? Imagine. What? It took me. Clarify honesty and exhaustion. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yeah, I feel like you had to be clear with yourself. This is why you also kept going. Whoever you are, you're strong. You have a lot of perseverance. You have a lot of willpower. Whoever you are. Clarify honesty and exhaustion. Yahweh, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, other divine. Yeah, 10 of Wands. You have to be honest with yourself to release the burden. Okay? That's what it was. Yeah, Tower. You have to be honest with yourself to release things. Because remember, 10 of Wands, it is carrying too much. But a lot of the times it's carrying things that have nothing that you put on yourself. Like nothing that you implemented on yourself. Okay? And I feel like with 5 of Cups here, this was very draining. It almost felt like, why me? If that makes sense. Why me? Why me? Clarify 10 of Wands, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I'm hearing cleanup. You had to clean it up. You were the only one that could. Yeah, Page of Swords. You were the only one willing. You were the only one mentally prepared. You were the only one strategic enough. Yeah, 2 of Wands. You were the only one that could. Yeah, you were the only one out of all, out of all these individuals before you that loved yourself enough. Ace of Cups. To keep going. Clarify exhaustion, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. And they getting deep on a motherfucking Thursday. Shit. Clarify exhaustion, Yahweh, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides of the divine. Yeah. This has been a fight. 5 of Wands, okay? A big fight. A huge fight. All right, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Some of you had everything that was done to others has been done to you during this time. It felt like a curse, to be honest. That's what it looks like. It felt like it. Yeah, the Tower. It's like someone was always trying to battle you out for your shit. Yeah, to battle you out for your shit, for your new beginning. People wanted to take your new beginning, the Fool, the Empress here, to the 8 of Pentacles, constantly working on you. Some of you, this is full-on magic, okay? Full-on magic here. And it's always in love. It's always, some of you, this is always a lover doing this to you. So a lover is always, it's like it ain't even really the people around you. It's a lover that's always, somebody is always trying to control something. They're always trying to, yeah, nothing has been aligned in love and for a while for someone. Yeah, 4 of Cups and the Death card, but because transformation was needed, okay? It was needed here. I feel like something is coming in though. Page of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Hierophant, 5 of Pentacles. But this is once someone graduates out of this lack mentality, okay? Clarify perseverance, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. We have the Magician here. We have the Chariot. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. You didn't give up, or you don't need to give up. Even if you're tired right now, you need to continue going. Because you have everything. You've obtained all the tools needed. So even if you felt like you weren't given the tools, either by your mother, your father, the family, you earned them. You received all of them by going through what it is that you've gone through. Okay, some of you were just naturally born with the tools. You're just learning how to use them. But whatever you're doing with them, they will give you this, not like you will become financially independent. Yeah, you will become financially independent, financially stable. Nine of Pentacles to the Four of Wands to the Page of Pentacles. There's going to always be someone that's going to make your life easier in a sense of business. It doesn't matter. You're always going to be open to receive now. It's going to come in very naturally. This could also be coming in from a masculine for some of you. Some of you possibly, this could be coming in from a masculine. King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups here. Okay, this is after this masculine has gone through some type of awakening here. It feels like you were a part of that awakening for some of you. Okay, clarify the Magician, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Yeah, some of you continuing to move forward. You have now manifested real true love. But once again, remember the Ace of Cups only comes when you have filled your own cup. Yeah, you're finally where you literally, it's like a graduation, bro. Like, yeah, you finally made it to the level where you don't lose love. A lot of people have sabotaged your connections. Yeah, the Empress, the Lovers, the Eight of Swords, the Strength card, and the Two of Cups, the Tower. You withstanding this storm. You continuing to move forward. You continuing to have faith in your path, your destiny, your purpose. You overcoming all the people here who push, pretty much projecting their burdens onto you. Okay, that Ten of Wands to that Page of Swords type of energy. This is why you got to be careful about what you posting, because you got people watching. So that evil eye is burdens. It is projection, because it creates an energy of fog around you. Okay, yeah, I feel like, but that keeps peeking out. I get into it after I put these cards up. Give me this Ace of Cups, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. I love this little deck. It just hurts. It's pretty hard. Like, it hurts to be stabbing. Clarify the Ace of Cups, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Yeah, the Empress. Well, look at here. Yep, and the King of Pentacles. Yes, where you at? King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you have someone who is focusing on themselves financially and stability-wise. This is someone very much so that has like a crush, almost like someone who views you like in a very dreamy way. But this is someone who feels like you are their destiny, like you guys could work together, like you can collaborate and actually build a legacy. Ten of Pentacles, and you can. Whoever this is, it feels like that's the person that's going to match you. Yeah, the Sun. Some of you, this is being illuminated to you, is being revealed as the days go by. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. Now, this is someone who could be like a player or was a player or that type of energy, but I feel like whoever this is, yeah, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands, the Hermit. This is someone who is a wish fulfillment, whether you know who they are or not. This is something that you manifested here, okay? I feel like it's very unexpected, but it gives very much so, I'm telling you, Beauty and the Beast, okay? Yeah, but there's two paths here, Two of Wands here, the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So this person could definitely have a lot of options. There's a lot of illusions around them right now, but it looks like their focus is their own stability. They're focusing on their own path, their stability right now in this moment. So this could take some time for it to actually formulate in reality, if that makes sense. Look, Five of Cups, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands, Three of Swords. Somebody will be heartbroken by this, but this is someone who played with you. They played with you. This is someone who created burdens in your life, who will be left out in the cold. Yeah, they will forever be waiting. Damn. Alright, so I did keep seeing some interference wanting to peak, but the message was bigger than the interference, so we had to keep going. So let me see what that's about. What was that Knight of Swords energy, Yahweh, Holy Spirit? Show me when it pertains to interference. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, twin flame and imprisonment. I do feel like we have twin flame, surprise, bondage, and distant future. Yeah, it feels like the people that your enemies, whether you know them or not, they're about to be bound to their circumstances. Yeah, literally, y'all. Okay, bondage is being clarified by imprisonment. Yeah, somebody here, I feel like you will receive some type of message, some type of truth is going to come out here pretty soon about who was going against you, what type of information they may have had, what they may have wanted to expose about you, what they wanted to say. This person may actually be getting locked up here pretty soon. Yeah, somebody tried to spin a narrative about you to others. This is someone saying that you were lustful, saying that you're this or that. Yeah, saying that you were doing things, but it was them. They were projecting, yeah, out of jealousy and envy. Yep, this is a karmic femme. Yep, this is somebody here. Something's coming out about her. She could be getting locked up. Yeah. Something because it says false narrative and unexpected money. So this person, yeah, they were doing something. They could have lied about what they were doing here. Destruction. Something is raining on them. Yeah, this person, poverty with self-love, ancestors, and achievement. I feel like as you rise, as you rebuild your tower, this person's tower is crumbling. Okay? It is crumbling. Yeah. Because this is somebody that did magic on. Yep, they did magic on your money and your relationships. They did magic on your self-esteem, how you felt about yourself. They did magic. Yeah, they did magic on you, on your success here. Something to do with a masculine energy here. Yeah, with poverty here. They wanted you impoverished, okay? Yeah, this is a woman that's actually filled with lustful energy. This is also an energy of someone who could have been tied to that King of Pentacles energy we saw earlier with the rich guy here, trying to move him out of the way so she could keep him. This is also someone here who could have gotten, I'm gonna be honest, this person could have caused someone to get locked up and stay locked up for a very long time, okay? They could have gotten someone locked up with some type of magic here, okay? Because it's like, yeah. Yeah, a divine masculine. They could have had a masculine locked up here. This person is very concerned about what's going to happen to them now because I'm gonna be honest, this masculine is he's overcoming. He's overcoming whatever this was. He's overcoming. Something was done out of jealousy. There was a masculine involved as well that could have done something, that could have been a part of this as well. Because it looks like he's cold on her, like he's iced her out. You got North Node to Ice King. Then you got Divine Masculine and you got Ice Queen and chakras. There's a woman here who is messing with someone's aura, their energy, all out of jealousy and envy. Yeah. A mentally unstable crack job, literally. Jealous and envious of someone's pipe up. They were jealous and envious of someone obtaining a real, true divine masculine. So it's going to be different for some of y'all. Someone hated the fact that you were coming up as the Empress. Someone targeted you. They targeted you. Some of you may not even remember who these people are. It was done. Yeah, this is somebody, whatever they do, it makes them go crazy. Third party. So whatever they do, I feel like you made this person, you triggered this motherfucker, bruh. Yeah. You triggered this person. Literally. You triggered this person to the point where they went backwards. They probably in a mental institution, or they about to be. It's crazy how these cards playing out. And you just living your life. Yeah. Third party Stitch and High Priestess here, but High Priestess is clarified by Divine Feminine. Somebody felt like they were the one, and they weren't. They weren't. Heavy jealousy and envy here. This is a woman that caused a lot of problems here. And they said it was you, but it was really them. Everything about this person is being exposed. Somebody could feel sorry for projecting onto you. Listening to this person. Yeah. Listening to this person. They did something here because of this person. Rich girl, healer, voodoo, and confusion and ancestors. Somebody was blinded by the almighty dollar. Yep. They did something because of this woman to you as well. Yep. Love spell. Thoughts. Wow. And abuse. Yep. So that person is in bondage. Who's ever attached to her, yeah, they're going through destruction. Nothing is working for them. Everything is going, yeah, destruction and real love. They sacrifice real love due to someone who is jealous and envious of you. Okay. This is definitely ultimate karma. Clarify jealousy and rising star, y'all, the Holy Spirit. Talk about a hater. Yeah, somebody's ego. This could have been a Leo. Queen of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, Ten of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wanted to be what you were, be who you are. They were never going to be able to do that. This is somebody that wanted to control an Ace of Pentacles. They wanted it. They're under judgment now. Okay, this could have definitely been a Leo. Yeah, things are moving into calmer waters for you. Six of Swords here to the Two of Wands. You already picked a side. Yeah, Four of Cups to the Four of Wands. You're moving into something completely different. This other person, where is this person? Yeah, in regret. In regret. By fucking with your shit, they missed their own opportunities. Yeah. While you're here, the star, nothing changed for you. Nothing changed. It's still, yeah, they try to control something with the Emperor here, the Lovers, the Moon, the Judgment. They were under an illusion. This is why you gotta be careful who you be. Yeah, this cycle closed. It's a wrap for them. They misguided you or attempted to, and they ended up misguiding themselves. Things are clearing out now. The World to the Two of Swords to the Six of Swords. Things are clearing out. Yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles to the Sun. Everything in Nine of Swords, everything about this person has been exposed. Heavy Leo. This person is a coward. Yeah, this person is getting karma right now. Justice to the Hangman, to the Sun, and the King of Swords, High Priestess. Everything that was done in the dark against you or anyone else that this person has done it to, it is being revealed. Yeah, in time. Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Death card. Yep. People know who this person is. Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, Temperance. You do have a new beginning here. And they keep trying, this woman was trying to take it. Five of Wands, this is a heavy, yeah, it's something about a man. They wanted a man. See, a lot of times these little bitches, these girls, they see your shit and they want to take it. So you get these little witches that watch you. They try to mirror you. They literally try to step in your timeline. But people do this on a regular, whether you know they're a witch or not. Some people, they just hold that energy. Some people just shapeshifters. Okay? This woman tried to do, yeah, Ace of Swords. This woman definitely tried to do this. Yeah. She definitely tried to bulldoze you out of your own timeline, and it did not work. Everything is failing for her at this point in time. Yeah, you're still going to get your person. Okay? Yeah, you're still going to get a past life connection here. Your past life connection. Yeah, because once again, Seven of Swords. This is a lesson for her. Sit your ass the fuck down, bitch. Yep, it is judgment. You still gonna get your offers. You're still gonna get business deals, business contracts, new jobs, a home, a house. Like, you're still gonna get everything you want. Well, it's gonna be in time, of course. You know what I'm saying? But this person is going to be in lack, 5 of Pentacles, and that's why they ended up where they were in the first place, attacking you, because they were already in lack. They didn't want to wait on divine timing here. They couldn't be patient, okay? They didn't want to do that. Yep. That's why 8 of Swords. They, once again, it goes all the way back to the beginning. Somebody put themselves in, they sabotaged themselves by trying to sabotage you. Yep, the Lovers here to the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. They wanted that Ace of Pentacles. That's why stop fucking reading. Stop tapping into people's energy, okay? Don't nobody got permission to tap into my shit. And if you tap into my shit, I'm telling you, it's something waiting for you. It may not even feel like it, but it's something waiting on the other side of fucking with my energy. I promise you, every time. So whoever this is, yeah, the gag is on them, literally. Yeah, animosity, they're just hateful. Family, like, somebody's like, what? This bitch getting everything. Whole time you trying to keep shit together. This person felt left out. Because why you, not them? Yeah, a child here, obsession. So you could be in karmic masculine. So you could be attached to someone through a child. This could be the woman that's attached to them. Okay? Others of you, this could be a karmic masculine as well. Okay? But anywho, let's see what else is coming out in the energy. Anything else Libra, Aquarius, Gemini needs to know? Yahweh, Holy Spirit, I want this set real quick, see. Tomorrow is Lionsgate too, y'all. So, all right, one quick little message, Yahweh. Just a little bit of tea, because I'm tired. All right, what does Libra, Aquarius, Gemini need to know right now in this moment? Yahweh, Holy Spirit. We have growth, seeing through the fog, and single woman. So just the same thing of what we just saw. Yeah, look, black magic. Just yeah. It's showing you what people were doing physically. Because remember, there's a spell work card in this too. So spell work is, you know, energy manipulation in a sense of magician type of shit. This is actual work. Okay? Exactly. Just keep swimming. Yeah. This is... I feel like you were supposed to go through this, and I know, because I be looking at God like, what the fuck was so entertaining about this shit? But it was so you could grow, so you could, you know, pick and choose carefully the people around you in your energy. Even though, like I said, some of you, especially like for me, like some people that were spiritually attacking me and actually doing physical work against me, I can't help that they create a fake page. I can't help that I say something, they watch, and then they get obsessed, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who's on the other side of this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. It was gonna happen regardless. Just like if somebody, like, it wouldn't have mattered how quick you would have left someone. That bitch still would have went to the motherfucking witch doctor on your ass. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things that you weren't gonna help, you know? You weren't gonna be able to help it. Yeah, somebody could have done this in a group activity here as well. Black magic with talking to friends. Let's clarify single woman, though. Yeah, breakup. Somebody could be doing something right now, okay? I do feel like somebody did something to a feminine energy to keep her back because of her growth. Yeah, to encase her. Shook. Someone didn't like the fact that you detached from them. They don't like the fact that it also changes the trajectory of the reputation or the image that they may have had of themselves or that they presented to others. So somebody could have been saying like, oh, this bitch, da-da-da, she obsessed with me, she da-da-da, like trying to make you look like a whoop-de-whoop whole time this person done went to Houdini on your ass. And then secondly, this person... they did it because how dare you separate from me? How dare you detach? Who the fuck you think? Like, whoever this is very narcissistic. Definitely masculine energy here. Somebody now. See, yeah, they were laughing and shit at first. Humor here. It was all fun and games and shit. All right, especially if you were in your spirituality with fake numbers, cuddling, wrong way, upgrade, attractive man, mistress. So some of you, there could have been another woman here behind the scenes, or you could have been the other woman, whether you knew it or not. It just seems like a lot of things were being said or done behind your back because of a man, and the fact is this person did magic on you. This person either allowed a woman to do it, or he did it himself, or vice versa. Somebody was definitely in on it. Somebody thought it was, somebody's image and reputation is going down because you separating yourself and detaching. I'm telling you, it lifts the complete fog of what this person does. This is a masculine or a woman here that uses magic to control, to encase, to trap people, to tie people to them. And then they go around boasting about it. Literally. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Whole time you're not a hot commodity. You need an entity to make a bitch want you. That's not a hot commodity at all. You think too much of yourself. Too highly of yourself. Where you think you are, you're not. Yeah, submerged emotions, depression, evil eye. This is a hater, attractive man. This person feel like they should be able. I feel like you told somebody no. And you probably was the first person, man or woman, to ever tell somebody no. Somebody never been rejected the way, somebody probably ain't never been rejected the way they reject people. So it does give, you know, maybe, and not on purpose. Maybe you didn't mean to necessarily, you know what I'm saying, do it that way, but that's how God set it up, because this was a lesson for this person. Don't stop treating people a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you didn't intentionally mean to do something. It just so happened to be presented that way. This person is already off. Anybody that runs to magic to make somebody fall in love with them, bruh, that's like, you know, and some people gonna be mad when I say that shit, bruh. I'm just saying, like, once you have crossed the line of going against somebody's free will, I have no, like, you don't have no regard to me. In my mind, like you, I don't know what's clicking up there. Cause we're beyond love. We're in control now. Because I could light a candle and I could ask for things to become peaceful and harmonious with my person, or, you know, that type of thing. But it's all about your intentions. That's why you gotta be careful. Once you start trying to write names and shit, if that ain't your man, and that ain't your girl, and y'all not technically, there's candles that specifically, like Adam and Eve is for a married couple. That's where people get shit confused from. That reversing heart candle, that's for a married couple. Even the Psalms it wants you to pray is for a married couple. You see what I'm saying? So people don't know a lot about what they be doing, and the whole time, a person over here cackling about you, they can't even keep or get a motherfucker without a Houdini trick. So yeah, this is somebody here who wants love, don't know how to get love. They always send people the evil eye, whether it's the opposite sex or not. Okay, for real, this is always something. They're very codependent, this person, and that's what I'm saying, revenge, because they're codependent, because they lack something from their childhood. They're projecting on it like this is somebody that wants a partner to give them what their mom and their dad did not give them. And that's not obtainable. Like, you can't expect someone to, I could teach you moving forward in life, but motherfucker, I can't give you what you was supposed to get when you was 10. Okay, you should have figured that out by the time you got to the age that you are now. That's things that you lack, or what you did not obtain when you were a child. That's something you have to work on yourself. You can't expect other people to do that for you. That's not going to work. That's your inner child work. That has nothing to do with them at all, because some people didn't go through what you went through. So how would they be able to heal something that they know nothing about? They could be there for you. They could hold your hand. But this is somebody here. This is weird, because somebody, they may have felt like they had to prove their love. I can't stand a motherfucker like this. They want you to prove yourselves to them. The fuck, who is you? Like, I love you, but if that's not enough, then you're not enough for that person. You want me to jump off a cliff? Yeah, nah, buddy. You're not for me. Yeah, this person has been getting readings on someone. They can't sleep. They feel like you cut them off because you got cut. Yeah. You did. Toodles. Nobody wants to deal with that. You out here playing. Yeah, this person talks shit. I don't know who this person thought they was. Yeah. Starting a family, signs and semblance, checking on you, depression, self-love. Somebody seeing you happy. Yeah, performer, filing for divorce, apology. They're going to try to come in when they see you moving forward, clearly, and actually starting a relationship. So, just know that it ain't necessarily real love, because some of y'all, this is the same person that caused you to be or get spiritually attacked for a very long time because of their insecurities. They went, losing patience and breaking through illusions and chaos. This is the person that caused you issues. Man, look. Who's about to go through that? But anyway, I'm about to skedaddle. If you need a reading, the link is in the bio. All right, people. Toodaloo. Talk to y'all later. Y'all already know how I get down. I don't do readings on moon cycles, so we'll talk Sunday or Monday, probably Monday. But love you, hasta bye.